Hello everybody, welcome back to EduTap. So this video was scheduled as live, but due to some technical issue we were not able to take the session live. But don't worry, we are providing this video in a very live recorded manner. By which I mean the same video which was supposed to be live, now it will provide it to you in a recorded manner. But don't worry, I am there to assist you. If you are new to our YouTube channel, then please subscribe to it. And if you want the PDF of this particular class, then you can join the Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel is given in the description box below. Question number 1 now. Straight away, let's start to solve questions. In the field of communication, identify the concept which refers to the amount of information that can be transmitted from one person to another. If you know the concept, then this concept is basically about communication channel richness. So therefore your answer will be C. Now what is channel richness? Channel richness basically means that what amount of information you can pass from the sender and receiver. If you see, channel richness is basically higher for your those things or for those channels wherein you are dealing with IT, like information technology, right? For example, we are currently connected through YouTube, right? So I am able to pass a lot of information to you. But generally when it comes to formal communication like emails, bulletins, memos and letters, so therein channel richness is low, right? So channel richness is generally higher for your informal channels, but it can be low for your formal channels, right? Next, question number 2. Today, maximum of companies are following open door policy. Here, a supervisor leaves their office door opens in order to encourage openness and transparency with the employees of that company. Open door policy is an example of which channel of communication? Now, see, open door policy, what happens over here is that a lot of your subordinates can directly approach to you so that they can report any wrongdoing in the company, or they want to share some suggestions, or they want to write any complaint to you, right? So in open door policy, communications flows upward. Therefore the answer of this question itself is upward communication. What is downward communication? Downward communication flows downwards. For example, if I have to give any punishment to my employee, I am a superior, I am giving my punishment to a subordinate, so that's downward communication. Or if I have to give any direction, then also I have to follow downward communication. Then you have lateral communication. Lateral communication means horizontal. For example, if a middle level manager needs to talk to another middle level manager, so that's lateral. And then you have diagonal communication. Diagonal communication is like low level employee is talking to a high level employee, right? But in this case, open door policy, the correct answer will be option number B, which is upward communication, right? Now let's move forward to question number 3. You solve it, pause the video and try to solve it. Grapevine communication is an informal or unofficial channel of communication. It has no direction, as it can happen in any direction and between people of any level, in which grapevine communication an employee spreads the information with some selected others to whom he trusts. So over here, grapevine communication means that kind of communication which can happen at any direction, right? It can go upward, downward, lateral, horizontal, or in any direction, right? So question is asking you which network of communication under grapevine. In this particular network, employee spreads the information with selected others whom he trusts. See, trust is the key word over here. And under trust, you have your cluster chain, right? You have your cluster chain. Remember, there are 4 networks of grapevine. What happens under grapevine is there are 4 networks. First is single standard. Over here, communication under grapevine happens through either upwards or horizontal. In your gossips, it's like one person is sharing the information among the group, right? In single standards, it will be upward or downward. In gossip, everybody shares the kind of a grapevine communication within their group. Probability is like you are sharing something because of any chance, like somebody just met to you, so you are just sharing that information to that particular person by chance. Cluster is like you are sharing the information based on the trust. For example, A only trusts B, C and D, so he will share the information with him. Further, D trusts E, F and G, so he will share the information with E, F, G, right? So in probability, the keyword is chance. In cluster, the keyword is your, I would say what? Trust. And in gossip, you are sharing the information within a group, right? Single standard is easy. Question number 4, or all of you, try to pause this video and try to answer this. In the field of communication, verbal communication can take place through what? So verbal communication can take place through words, right? But words can be oral or written. So therefore the answer over here will be option number E, right? Verbal communication means what? That currently I'm speaking. So this is oral communication. But if I explain everything to writing, then it will be written communication, right? Body posture, haptics, these are non-verbal communications, right? Written and oral both can be the answer. Therefore, answer is option number E. Right? Very easy. I hope you would have got this correct. Question number 5 now. Non-verbal communication is usually understood as a process of communication through sending and receiving wordless messages. Identify the type of a non-verbal communication wherein the sender uses factors such as tone, loudness, inflection, and a high pitch. So these are the keywords. Try to mark your answers. Try to pause this video and try to mark your answers. Paralinguistic, yes. Vocalic, prosodics, and paralinguistic and paralanguage all means the same only. Basically, under paralinguistic, vocalic, prosodics, and paralanguage, you are trying to get your attention of the person through modulation of your tone. If I speak so high, then definitely people will focus on what I'm speaking, right? And if I speak very low, right, in that case definitely you will never be able to focus on the stuff which I'm trying to say. So all these things means the same thing, therefore the answer will be option number E, which is all of the above. I hope you would have also got the right answer. Next question, my friend, question number 6. For communication, people also utilize eye gaze, a means to determine if someone is being honest. Normally, a steady eye contact is often taken as a sign that a person is telling trust and trustworthy and is trustworthy. Shifty eyes and inability to maintain eye contact. Shifty eyes and inability to maintain eye contacts, right? So basically, you are talking about just eye, and eye. So it's like if you are communicating through your eyes, this is basically known as what in the parlance of non-verbal communication. Tell me, what will be your answer? Haptics? No. Haptics deals with the touch of the hands. Proxemics? No. Proxemics deals with the personal space which you are trying to allow somebody to come into your personal space, right? Kinesics deals with your body language. The correct answer will be option number A, oculesics. So if I'm winking on you, this basically means that I'm trying to convey certain message to you, right? So if you are trying to communicate through your eyes, so that is known as oculics. Therefore, the correct answer over here, my friends, will be option number A, which is oculics. Right now, oculics, facial expression, gestures, haptics, and body language all are different types of non-verbal communication. I hope you are aware of them. Next is question number 7. There are certain factors which comes in the way of smooth flow of communication. Identify the barrier where superior has lack in confidence in subordinates. A superior has a lack in confidence in subordinate is which kind of barrier? This is what question is asking. Superior doesn't trust his subordinates. So is it semantic? No, because in semantic you deal with the language. You are not able to understand the core meaning of the language. In psychological, the issue is related to your brain, but over here no brain component is involved. Organizational, no, it will be a personal barrier. Why it is not organization? Because organization has provided the facilities, but it's like superior and subordinate, they are not able to trust each other. Therefore, it's a personal issue because superior doesn't trust his subordinate. So it's a personal issue of a superior for one particular person. Therefore, the answer will be option number D in this particular case. I hope you would have got it. And personal barriers are superior and subordinate related only, right? So if superior doesn't trust the subordinates, then it's definitely a personal barrier to have. Question number 8, my friends. In Reliance, the communication is taking place between two functional managers. So communication is happening between two functional managers, right? Who are operating on the same level, although in different departments. Their communication presents a good example of which channel. So if in Reliance, two functional managers are talking, two functional means what? Middle to middle, right? A middle level manager is having a communication with the middle level manager, right? Who are operating at the same level through different departments. Their communication presents a good example of which channel of communication. So if you are communicating on the same level, if you are communicating on the same level, then definitely it's your, I would say what? It's your diagonal, lateral, downward or vertical. It will be lateral communication, which we also call it as horizontal communication. So answer over here will be option number C. Why it is not vertical? Vertical can be upward or downward, right? Vertical can be going upward also, it can come downward also, right? Downward doesn't make any sense because the people are on the same level. Diagonal will be then only when the low level employee is talking to a higher level of employee. So you cross your reporting relationships over here. Therefore, the correct answer will be option number C. Next one, my friends, question number 9. During a job interview, like this question is kind of confusing, so please pause this video, try to read it and then answer it. During a job interview, Sarah noticed a distinct nonverbal cues from the interviewers. They maintained attentive eye contact, nodded affirmatively, and slightly leaned forward while she spoke. However, when discussing salary, they shifted cross arms and displayed a close body language. Focus on the word. They maintain attentive eye contact, nodded affirmatively, and lean slightly forward. So basically, your eyes, your head, because you nod with your head, right? And your overall body is trying to get involved into a communication process. So, however, when discussing a salary, they shifted, crossed their arm, displays a close body language. Despite verbal encouragement, these non-verbal signs indicated reservation and discomforts. So you have to identify that which of the following non-verbal communication is activated when the salary topic is being discussed with Sarah. So when salary was discussed, they shifted their arm, crossed their arm, they shifted, crossed their arm and displays through close body language. So when close body language is there, it has to be kinesics. Haptics is touch of hand, which is not in this case. Artifacts is your objects. Communication through objects is artifacts, which is again not provided in this case. Gestures again no, because in gestures one particular body part is involved, not entire body. Facial expression deals with your facial expressions, right? So answer over here will be option number 5, which we can also say option number E, right? Kinesics is basically that how your overall body is responding in the process of communication, right? Question number 10, my friends, come on, I need your energy. Which message or when message or information is exchanged or communicated without using any unspoken or written word, it is known as non-verbal. In the same regard, identify the type of a non-verbal communication wherein the communication takes place with the help of a human touch. Human touch is the key word for one particular non-verbal communication, that is haptics. So haptics is not given to me in the questions, right? Or in the answer rather, haptic is not given to me. So my answer will be option number E again, right? Paralinguistic, vocalic and prosodic means the same stuff only which we have just now solved, right? Artifacts is the communication through object. Therefore, the correct answer will be option number E. Next question, question number 11. So now we have done 10 questions of communication, and previously also we have done questions of leadership, motivation and all of that stuff. So let's focus on journal management now. Henry Fayol was the first to give a clear definition of management. According to him, management means what? To manage, to forecast, to plan and to organize, right? So yes, so I think I have pressed the wrong button, but not an issue. You can read the question again. According to him, to manage, to focus and to plan and to organize, to command, to coordinate. In the same regard, identify the odd one out. So basically you have been given 5 functions of management: planning, organizing, staffing, controlling. Is leadership a direct function of management? No. In place of leadership, I think directing would have made much sense, because directing is the main function. Leadership is a sub function. So I think leadership will be the odd one out over here, because over here I think directing should come. Now we know that directing has 4 different components: communication, motivation, leadership and supervision. So therefore my answer will be option number E. I am putting option number E as an odd one out, right? Moving forward to question number 12 now. Question number 12 says what? That management can be defined as a cog in a wheel. Today workers are not just motivated through wages, they have social and psychological needs. In the same regard, identify the key objective of management. Does management focus on social objective? Yes. Does management focus on personal objectives? Yes. Does management focus on economic objectives like profit, survival and growth? Yes. An economic objective is also known as organizational objective. Personal objective means that management will focus on the personal needs and the wants of the people. Social objective is the goals of the society. So does management focus on all of these? Yes. Therefore the answer will again be option number E. Right, this is very basic. If you are going wrong in this question, then you have to study a lot, right? And once you will get the PDF, you can definitely see multiple explanation which is provided to you in this particular PDF itself. Question number 13. Every business organization, irrespective of its size, has many managerial positions in the structure. These positions are created through the process of delegation of authority from top to lower level. Okay. On which level of management, ideally a foreman should or would be posted. Foreman is a low level job, right? Therefore your answer will be option number C in this particular case. Top level includes what? Top level includes all the highest paying jobs like CEO, CMO, CTO. CEO is Chief Executive Officer, CTO is Chief Technology Officer, CMO is Chief Marketing Officer, right? So top level includes this cream of the people. This is also known as executive level. Middle level includes your departmental heads. You have your purchase department head, sales department head, inventory department head, accounts department head, right? But low level includes your foremen, supervisors, multiple of the employees who are directly working on the lowest level, right? So answer over here will be option number C. Very easy. And remember, journal manager is a part of a top level. Do remember, because journal manager is like overall, I would say what? He or she is guiding the overall organization, right? So answer will be option number C in this case. 14 now, come on. Try to answer 14. Identify the correct statement from below. Identify the correct statement from below. Effectiveness refers to the extent to which organization achieve its objective. Okay, yes, the statement looks correct. Effectiveness is externally focused, yes. Efficiency is relationship between input to output. Efficiency denotes how much inputs have been used to produce a given level of outputs. Right, so read the statements. The question is asking you about effectiveness and efficiency. Yes, if you know that the correct answer will be option number E again, and I don't know why many answers in the today's class is E, but the correct answer will be E only, because effectiveness means what? That you try to reach to your goal. Effectiveness means what? That you try to reach your goal. Your end goal is basically effectiveness, but how you reach to that particular goal is efficiency. And efficiency is also a relationship between input to output. But vice versa of efficiency is productivity, which is a ratio of output to input, right? But input to output is efficiency. Therefore, the correct answer over here will be option number E. And do remember, effectiveness is doing the right things, sahi kaam karna. Efficiency is doing the sahi kaam in the sahi manner. You are doing the same, you are doing the correct work in the correct manner, right? Question number 15 now. Try to answer this question. Pause this video and try to answer it. To perform management functions and assume multiple roles, manager must be skilled. Robert Carts identified three managerial skills essentially linked to the successful management. In the same regard, identify the skill which relates to the ability of a manager to think logically, and it helps the manager to develop new ideas. These skills enable manager to break down the problem into smaller part. So if you see, identify the keywords first of all. Identify the skill which has the ability of manager to think what? To think logically and helps the manager to develop new ideas. Technical skills is all about doing the work. So technical will not be the answer. Design skills are diagnostic skills. So over here in design skills, you have a problem and then you try to solve it. Conceptual skills, I think, can be the best answer, but let me read ahead also. Logical skill was not given by Robert Carts. Human skill is all about dealing with people. So according to me, the correct answer should be option number C, right? Because Robert Carts has given you three skills. You have your conceptual skills, wherein you try to set the strategy of the company, the vision of the company. Then you have technical skills. Technical skills is what? The know-how of to do, the know-how, basically the basic knowledge to do a job. Human skill is basically dealing with the humans, right? And therefore in the question, the correct answer will be option number C. Next one, question number 16. The scientific management is also known as Taylorism after its founder Frederick Winslow Taylor in USA. Taylorism is also known as the father of scientific management. From the following principle, identify the principle which relates to mental revolution. Mental revolution means what? Mental revolution basically means that you are changing your attitude for your superior. Superior is also changing the attitude for you. So it's like total good attitude only which is being swapped by each other. Everybody will have positive vibes. This is what mental revolution is. So mental revolution was given under the principle of science, not the rule of thumb? No. Was it given under harmony, not discord? No. Was it given under cooperation, not individualism? The answer will be yes, because over here you are focusing on teamwork now. You are not focusing on one single person. The development of each and every person, again, no. See, answer will be option number C. And remember, F.W. Taylor has given you multiple good stuff. So remember all of them because they are important, like the principles, the techniques, all of them are important, right? Question number 17 now. Taylor has proposed various techniques of applying scientific management. Identify one such technique of scientific management which helps the management in bringing the much needed specialization, and it also helps in doing the quality supervision. Is it scientific supervision? Is it functional supervision? Or is it functional foremanship? Is it science not the rule of thumb? Or is it functional low level managers? So Taylor introduced specialization at a lower level through functional foremanship. So answer over here will be option number B. Don't get confused between functional supervision. This is not even a word. The correct answer was functional supervision, wherein 8 different posts were created, and all of these 8 posts were divided into 2 different departments, planning and production. Right? So the correct answer will be option number B. So you have a factory manager, planning and production, and then you have different bosses. Like instruction card clerk will prepare the instructions, route clerk will prepare the route path, time and cost clerk will set the standard of time and cost, disciplinarian will basically make sure that all the people are in discipline. Speed boss will ensure the speed of the completion of task. Gang boss will make sure that all the tools are ready when the people join the company. Repair boss is there for repairing the tool if anything goes broke out. And and your inspector is basically a quality manager in the company. And then you have multiple workers who directly report to them. Right? So answer will be option number B. Question number 18 now. Henry Fayol is also known as the father of modern operational management. Yes, Henry Fayol has given you 14 principles of management based on the management experiences. Which principle of Henry Fayol explains that employees should receive only orders from one and one superior? Employees should receive orders from one superior. So out of 14 principle, if you understand the most important one, you cannot say this that all the principles are not important, but yes, if you see the most important and the most priority one will be unity of command, because in unity of command you try to receive order from one particular boss only. So it's like one person one boss, it's like one person is equals to one boss. We have unity of direction also, but in unity of direction the major essence is that everybody is walking in the same direction. Everybody is walking in the same direction, that's unity of direction. But over here one person is controlling the one, I would say what, one person is controlling one person, so that will be unity of command. So answer will be option number C. Right? Unity of direction means what? Everybody is walking in the same direction. Unity of command means what? Getting orders from one person only. Right? So answer over here will be option number C. Right? Unity of command. Smooth order of command was nothing. Unity in action, unity of order, this is not important. Right? But all the 14 principle, if you are able to recall them, it's good. Now moving to question number 19. In the field of management, who is considered the father of human relation school or human relation model of management? Human relation, Elton Mayo, straight away. Human relation is a neoclassical theory. Classical is like Taylor, Fayol, and then you have your Max Weber, right? But when it comes to your, I would say what, neoclassical. Neoclassical is like modern classicals. So over here you have human relation. Human relation approach was given to you by Elton Mayo. Therefore, my answer will be option number D. Cool. Now let's shift our focus to the HRD chapter. Right? In organization, if an employee has a change in a job within the organization where a new job is substantially equal to the old terms and pay, equal. So is this a promotion? No, because if promotion happens, then employee moves upward. Right? And then it will be termed as what? Promotion? No. Half promotion is not even a word. Transfer, shifting, or temporary promotion. What is your answer? Yes, the correct answer will be option number C, which is transfer. In transfer, what happens is, in transfer, what happens is, in transfer, what happens is that you have a kind of a employee who is shifted from one department to the another one. So transfers are also known as horizontals. Because what happens is previously I was working as purchase department. Now I'm working as a sales department. So you are shifting from one department to the other one. So it's shifting from purchase to sales. But has my responsibility increased? The answer is no. Is my pay increased? The answer is no. So you are just shifting from one department to the another one. So that's transfer. Right? Question number 21. Not all transfers are bad. Identify the type of a transfer where transfer is done to make employees skilled. Yes, now this is very important that you are shifting your employees not just to increase his workload. You are trying to make him more skilled. So if it is there, like it is a part of job rotation also, once you skill your employee, then basically you are using versatility transfer. Versatility transfer means what? That my employee is training in purchase also, he is training in sales also, he is training in accounts also. So he is becoming a one-man army. So that's versatility transfer. Production transfer is like in one department, when the need is there, you will transfer the employees in that department. Right? So that's production transfers. Shift transfer is like very easy. Morning shift, say if you have been transferred to the night shift. So that's your shift. Remedial transfer is like mistake. For example, I was transferred to Gurgaon, but that was a very bad call by the company. Now they have rectified their mistake and now they have posted me again in Mumbai. So that's remedial transfer. It's like mistakes it posting ho gayi thi, and then you are recalling that particular person. Next question, question number 22. Identify that basic drives that creates the urge to take up a certain type of a career. It refers to the personal sense of a type of a work individual wants to pursue and what work or career means to an individual. So is it a path? Is it an anchor? Is it a motivator? Or is it a career satisfying factors? Yes, the correct answer over here will be option number B. It's a career anchor. Career anchor means what? That you are getting motivated to do one particular job. You are willing to change. You are willing to change your job. You are willing to change your career through career anchors. So career anchors are basically pulling you. They are pulling you that what kind of job or an urge to do the job is. Right? Question number 23. Career plan sets career path for an employee. In the same regard, identify the concept which ensures that employee is well equipped before he moves to the next ladder in hierarchy or makes horizontal movement from one line to the another one. So career plan sets the path for an employee. In the same regard, identify the concept which ensures that employee is well equipped before he moves to the next ladder. So is it career advancement? Is it career development? Is it career promotion? Or is it, I would say what? Is it career movement? You only tell me. Yes, the correct answer will be career development, because in career development what happens is you move ahead from one part of your career to the another one. For example, I am a teacher right now, but if I have to go to a new career, then I will be going for a career development role, right? 24. This is a kind of a mix of HRD and accounts. In the field of HRM, employees are often rewarded with the financial incentives. Identify that type of financial incentive wherein employees are given a share of a company in such a way they enjoy long-term benefits due to appreciation in share price. So you are being given some, I would say what, shares of the company in such a way that they have long-term benefits due to appreciation in the share price. So shares are being distributed to your employee, and that is done under employee stock option plan. Therefore, your answer will again be option number E, right? Last question of the day. Last question of the day is question number 25. Identify the sub HRD system where an employee performs is increased with the increase in his ability and knowledge. See, ability is increased through development. Knowledge can be increased through training. Therefore, the answer will be option number A. And this is SEBI Grade A Phase 2 2022 question. So, career and training and development basically means what? Training is given for one particular job. Like for example, if I have to increase his ability to do a job or future abilities, then it's training, right? Development is like long term. I will be making sure that you stay with the company for long term, right? So that training and development. So answer will be option number A in this case. Rest all options were just given to confuse you, right? So thank you for watching this video, my friends, and apologies for not giving you this session as live, but I hope I have done the justice by solving all the 25 questions. That's it. Tomorrow we will meet again at 2 p.m. to solve the questions of accounts. Have a great day ahead.